Every organization has a lot of moving parts and departments. It's similar to a ship. Every part of a ship has its own tasks and responsibilities, and everyone on board the ship is very busy doing those tasks. The problem is, the different people on board are all working with the same assets, making different decisions. You need to get everyone in the same boat, but that's not enough. You also need to get everyone working, rowing, pulling in the same direction. How do you get everyone working together towards the same goal? The key is defining and communicating the level of service. A pillar of asset management is establishing line of sight from executive management right on down to the field level, so that everyone is working on the right stuff and has the same priorities. A clearly articulated level of service is essential to achieving line of sight. So what exactly is the level of service? The LOS describes what a facility or organization is supposed to deliver each day to its customers and ratepayers. Your organization's LOS applies across different parts of your business and affect things like customer service, regulations, production, and billing. As a water utility, you might have a corporate goal that says something like this: we will deliver quality drinking water 24/7, 365 with timely customer billing based on actual usage with high customer satisfaction. Your level of service then describes the details for different stakeholders to deliver on that goal. So how do you create and write an effective level of service? For an LOS to be useful, it must have a minimum level of content that directly relates back to why the facility exists in the first place. We've broken it down into some simple steps. 1. Assemble the right team. Include staff from the engineering, operations, maintenance, electrical, and management groups. 2. Write down your organization's overall objective and its overall LOS that every group must support. The ship's overall objective would be to raid as many ships as possible and loot as much booty as they can carry. 3. Write down what the plant must deliver to support those overall organizational LOS targets. Things like minimum plant GPM and water quality. Back at the ship, they would need to make sure their vessel can sail at a high speed in all weather conditions, that sails are at the ready, oars are on standby, and the armory is supplied and ready. 4. Understand what the plant is actually capable of delivering versus what it was designed for, and include those reference documents. The ship must be capable of sailing at a minimum speed, be able to stay at sea for months, be able to withstand gale force winds, and return to the hideout. 5. Do this for every system at the plant and spell out what constitutes a failure of system performance. If the sail develops tears or holes and the ship loses speed, that is a failure of the sails. 6. Understand seasonal changes in source water quality, high use periods that push it to its max capacity, and any regular staff shortages. All the things that can make it hard for the plant to live up to its minimum level of service. Just like the captain would need to consider the changing currents and tides, and all the seasonal weather conditions. This LOS document can now be communicated to all staff. In this way, each member of each group is reading off the same page. Now, every asset and system gets its purpose right from the plant LOS, which links back to the overall organization's LOS. This is super helpful when setting priorities and resource allocations. Balancing cost, risk, and performance. Now your detailed plant level of service forms the basis for determining what parts of the plant most significantly impact the operation, and along with condition data will help determine where the LOS is at greatest risk. Once the relative risks of all your systems are known, you can prioritize where you should first spend time and money maintaining or upgrading the plant and where you can wait. The organization and plant levels of service form a central part of any asset management plan. By aligning the facility and system level of service to the corporate objectives, you can achieve that all-important tactical line of sight from the executive level on down to the field level. This gets everyone sailing together in the right direction. Everyone understands and works on the right priorities. True pirate gold.